What's up, gamers? Welcome back to another vinyl update, the second one. Nice. Uh, it's actually been 2 months since the last one, and I no reason. I just kind of wanted to wait a little bit, so I got more stuff to show off. We're gonna have a lot of fun here. Um, Microphone. It's over here. Um, yeah, I got a lot of stuff, some online orders, there was a record store visit not too long ago. So, got some cool stuff. And we're going to unbox one today because I just got one in the mail. Um, Along with this Operation Ivy shirt. Ooh, that's pretty cool. So, first off, we have Childish, Childish Gambino's Awaken My Love. Um, I got this at Walmart actually. I saw it and was like, why not? Because I had heard the album and I really liked it. Banger. It's some funky soul, but kind of modern. It's great. Like I haven't heard all of his albums yet. I did really like Because of the Internet, frankly. But this was better. It comes on this really dope blue. It's got a bit of a splatter in there. It sounds solid. I like the font on it, and I mean the cover art. I mean, well, first of all, this image is very strange. Um, I don't know if she's getting some good head or something, but yeah. And we have the track list. But I mean, the cover art is so cool. Like, it's really striking to look at to me, and like, it's just really cool. Like, I don't really know what it is, but I think it's really cool. Like I'm thinking it's, you have this woman. Like, I feel like that's like a window, and like it's inside of there because you got like water drops, but it's really cool in person, I think. Back, very cool. Yeah, just great album, blew me away, honestly. Okay, next up, I ordered some King Gizzard vinyls off of Gizverse.com, and I picked up the newest repress of I'm in Your Mind Fuzz. This album has really grown on me, honestly. Kind of maybe their second best album. I don't know, but I mean it's fantastic, and like you can't really tell, but like this is like it kind of pops out, like it's raised a little bit. It's got a texture. You got an obi strip for no real reason other than it's cool, and you got this really awesome circle with all the track names on it and stuff. It's so cool. Like, I love Giz vinyl packaging. It's always awesome. Let's see, we got the lyrics. You can watch your movies in 3D. It's so strange with cellophane. Cellophane? Cellophane. And the record. Yeah, this is like a new press, which is awesome. It's nice and dense. But it's got this awesome like thing going on. That looks really cool. I love it. And since getting this, the album has grown on me a lot. It's awesome. Like when I first heard it, I was like, whoops. When I first heard it, I was kind of like, this is pretty good. But now I'm like, holy shit, this is a banger. So that's epic. Now I also got Infest the Rat's Nest. This is their thrash metal album. And also, I thought I heard some weird noise. Anyway, I hope no one's trying to break into the Row Reviews residence. Anyway, yeah, this is the thrash metal album. One of my favorites from them. It's awesome. It comes with a poster of this, but like bigger. I might hang it up. Not sure where I'd put it, But got a gatefold of the band Burning Alive, which is awesome. And got the sleeve, and then the vinyl is half black, half red, which looks freaking dope. So that's awesome. Next up is an interesting find, or interesting to pick up. So we have Beyond the Fleeting Gales by Crying. This has become like one of my favorite albums, just in general. And I was like, man, this on vinyl would be really cool, because I heard it sounds a little better, and it does. Well, it offers a bit of a different vibe, I think. It's a bit louder. But anyway. So this album was put out by Run for Cover Records, the GOAT. And it's not really available anymore, but I was like... And I checked on Discogs, and there were no listings, so I put it on my want list, and lo and behold, someone had one, and I bought it immediately. Because I wouldn't pass up the opportunity. The sleeve has like this weird pixelated JPEG on it with like some poetry, but this is a normal resolution. This is very, very pixelated looking for some reason. I tried reading it. It doesn't really make any sense. But anyway, I love this album so much. It's so fun and catchy and like almost prog-ish. Not really, but it's got a lot of flashy playing on it. And the vinyl is this, it's called a Coke splatter. So it kind of looks like an old Coke bottle. I love it. With like a white splatter in it. Yeah. Awesome stuff. Please listen to this. And now I actually like this cover art in kind of a weird way, because it looks like a really bad Christian album that you would find in like a clearance bin, but it's actually not. When in fact, it's an awesome album. That has become one of my favorites, and I'm glad I found it on vinyl. Run for Cover Records is the GOAT, no cap. Next up is also a bit of an interesting find, I got a bit of a story here. So, Ween's The Mollusk. Awesome. So, I was on Ween's Spotify page, and they had this listed on like the Merch Bar, and it was on sale, and it was on back order. So I ordered it. I was like, nice, because Ween albums are not that easy to find. Sadly, but this is my favorite Ween album, so I ordered it, and then I checked the page, and it's like, oh, it's out of stock. It didn't say back order anymore. So I added them on Twitter, and they responded to me, and they told me that it was still in back order. They told me to just wait a little bit, and they were right. So here it is. I think this is kind of getting a repress, so that's cool. I kind of like this sleeve here. It's like this dark blue, kind of looks like water. That's cool. And the vinyl is just black. It's got a little funny fish on it. Got a little funny fish. Like I've heard mixed things about Ween pressings. I know that White Peppers is bad, and I've heard some mixed things about this. I thought it sounded fine. Like it sounded how it should, like how I usually know the album. It didn't sound bad or anything like that. So if you come across it, you don't hesitate to get it if you love this album like me. Yeah, great stuff. Next up, I got this record on my trip to Tarpon Springs, which if you saw the last video on this channel, or one of the recent ones of the vlog, I went to a record store there, and I got Call Me If You Get Lost by Tyler, the Creator. This press just kind of came out recently. They had it, so I picked it up, and yeah, like I love this alternative cover they gave the vinyl. Really makes it look a little more special in my opinion. Looks really cool. Stays true to the look of the album, but on the gatefold, you get the regular cover on the inside, which is cool. It's 2 black LPs, nothing crazy. I think there's like a credit sheet right there, and you got a little picture of Tyler there. They kind of did the same thing in the Igor package, so that's nice. Now this album, like I love this album, but it's like it digitally is very bassy. It's a very bass heavy album, and vinyl is also bassy, so this is very bassy. In fact, on my setup, I can increase the bass and stuff, and I like cranked it for fun to see what horrors would await me, and it was a pretty unlistenable at that point. But it sounds good. It sounds good. I love this album. It's great. I like the logo and everything. Nice font choice, my friend. Yeah, that was cool. Yeah. So these next 3 I all got on my recent record store trip. I went there with my aunt and my grandma. My aunt got, I believe, Rumors by Fleetwood Mac, and Closer by Joy Division, their second album, which I've not heard, but she likes it, I guess. Anyway, T-Pab, awesome. I haven't listened to it yet. Yeah, I'm kind of waiting to upgrade my turntable to listen to this classic. I have Good Kid, Mad City. Had to get T-Pab. It's his best album. It's his best one. Yeah, this was used also. This was only $20, $22, I think. Wait, no. I think it was only $20. So I was like, ooh, steal. And it's in pretty good condition. Yeah, it's nice and clean. It's just black, but whoever had this originally, kept good care of it, which is nice. Because I was kind of worried that it would be in rough shape, because my copy of In the Airplane Over the Sea is used, and there are a lot of skips and jumps and stuff in it that are annoying, but this one looks to be okay. The back, you got the cool album titles and like a handwritten thing, so that's cool. And it's a gatefold. The vinyls are nice and heavy, so got a lot of. I guess I haven't really looked at this, but I guess there's a lot of credits and photos of Kendrick and stuff. Whoops. Yeah, this new, because he had it new there, I think was 30 somethings, so I saved myself like $10, which was really cool. So that was awesome to get. And I also got this used as well, another hip hop album, Astro World. I really like Astro World. Rodeo's better. I used to not think Rodeo was better, but I've learned that I was wrong, and that Rodeo is the GOAT, no cap. But I still enjoy this album. It's very enjoyable. I like it a lot. And the cover. I mean, look at that. This cover, memes aside, the composition, the way the popcorn swooshes like that, and it's a great photograph. I'm probably not holding it right, but anyway. Now, the Rodeo packaging, kind of mid, because on the record sleeves they just kind of blew up random images, And here they kind of do the same thing. I'm not. I'm kind of disappointed with these Travis packages. So on one side you have like this explicit cover art, like alternative cover with like basically naked women. That's nice. And but then on the other side is just, so they took this image and just zoomed in on random parts. So this is blown up from this little thing. Garbage. And it's the same thing on this other one. Yeah, so you got some ass, some more ass, but that's just blowing up, and then this is way zoomed in on some woman, and more ass. So this is the ass. This is the ass sleeve, which, you know, like, I mean, I like ass and all, but come on, do better. Like, they probably made CD formatted things first, maybe, and then they just kind of put it together. But hey, it sounds fine. It's also in good condition. Again, I saved myself like $10, so that's nice. You know, how can I complain? Really. And then, same trip. This one was new, but also not too terribly much. Denzel Curry's Zoo, one of my favorites from Denzel. Not his best. Taboo's his best. But this is one of my favorites. This was the first trap album that I listened to and was like, hey, that's pretty good. Like, I was surprised. It's really fun. It's really short. There's really not much to complain about. It's just a good ass rap album. Cool gatefold. Yeah. So for a graphic design class I've been taking, I had to make an alternative like album cover, and I did one for Zoo. I might flash up an image of it. So it's kind of cool to see the art kind of in person. So that's cool. And then the record is green. Awesome. Love that. Love that a lot. Okay, now I'm going to unbox this new record here. Newly delivered record, I should say. Alright. What do we got here? What is this? A newspaper? Whoa, there's boobs. Awesome. What is this? I don't know what this is. I guess it's like an advertisement for some other band. And an amateur's guide to photography, The Sun. Huh? Whoops. I almost showed the boobies. What the hell is this? This has nothing to do with the band. Anyway, Turnover's Peripheral Vision. It's very light. Oh man, that's so pixelated. See, I love this cover art, but it's kind of pixelated. Man, that kind of looks like shit. Oh well. See, I was thinking they could have it nice and textured and it would look cool, but guess not. Oh, the boobs are looking at me. I don't know what that is. Anyway, this album is fantastic. I didn't really think I was gonna love it, but it's like really sweet and just dreamy, like indie pop, kind of dream pop. There's the back. They probably intended these things to be on CD, you know. But but I think the sticker describes it well. An ethereal, ugh, it's an ethereal, reverb-drenched soundscape, blending elements of hazy dream pop and the delicate emo rock of yesteryear. Yes, did they not take this picture in higher quality? This is kind of, I'm kind of disappointed. Like, they didn't do the cover art much justice. Things happen when you're making stuff. They probably didn't have the right assets. Like I said, they probably didn't intend to have a vinyl, so they might have formatted a lot of the artwork for not vinyl, I'm thinking. Yeah, it's just kind of your regular texture for an album or a record jacket. But, I mean, hey, it's still awesome. Yeah. I just really been enjoying this album, and I thought it would be enjoyable on vinyl. That's cool. So we have a lyric sheet right there with a little picture of the girl in the cocktail dress. I do really like the imagery of this album. It really fits the feel of the music, the blissful feel of it. So that's really nice. And paper sleeve. Paper sleeve. Oh, nice. Very orangey orange that I think fits pretty perfectly with the album art. So that's really nice. Yeah. Well, hopefully it sounds nice. I mean, I've gotten quite a few records from Run for Cover, and they've all sounded really solid. Like as they should, so I'm sure this one is good too. So I'll be excited to put this on the table and enjoy a nice little sad, blissful album. I really, really suggest this if you want something really sweet, but also a little sad. Like they're just some, like, whoever wrote these songs, just the vocal melodies that just go through these songs are just so good. They're so well. They're just really sweet and blissful and fun and nice. And I love this album. It's still cool to have. I'm, bummed that the picture isn't as clear because it's really interesting piece of photography. But I'm still confused of what this is. It's just this newspaper of an amateur's guide to photography with like this very contemporary design. Like I see this kind of thing a lot lately. I'm a graphic designer, guys. I know it's trendy. These videos don't need to be monetized. There's the boobs there. What is this? This doesn't have anything to do with Run for Cover Records. I have no idea what this is. I really don't. The Sun? There's a newspaper around here called The Sun, but I don't think that's what that is. But anyway, that'll do it for this vinyl update. Not sure when the next one will be. Probably sooner rather than later.